I spent all night on the fucking roof watching everyone waiting. And I'm thinking, me, I'm in a situation I don't want to be in here. And this guy, he's only a small guy by the way, but he's got two big henchmen with him and they're big dudes. I'm absolutely shitting myself, to be honest. So I'm there on the roof all night. I've got fucking bricks, I've got fucking machete, I've got all sorts of shit. I thought he's coming, he's getting it, I'm going to kill this kid.
Welcome back to Inspire Change with Jordan Mulligan, and today's episode is with the amazing Billingham. Today's episode was powered and sponsored by Huel, a quick, affordable, nutritionally complete source of food with everything that your body needs. Go to the link in the description where you can find exclusive offers. Thank you to Huel for supporting the podcast. Also, a little note with the audio. Unfortunately, we lost one of the mics for myself. Billy's mic's fine, but one of my mics, we had to adjust with AI. So if there's any issues with the audio, that's why. But the team has done an amazing job to fix that as well. Let's dive into the episode.
I remembered that you said this before, so I want to finish on this the story. I'm going to butcher the name, I think, here. So I don't... Johan Dubrovnik?
No, Johan, and the location was Dubrovnik. Yeah, Dubrovnik is the... Dubrovnik. So this is a situation I find myself in, right? So this guy, Johan, he was a billionaire. We met him for a business deal in the early days, not long after being out in the military. He was an idea, a real nice guy, Swedish guy. Unfortunately, he's passed away now. But so Johan became a very good friend of us. He knew about the regiment. He loved the history and all that sort of stuff with the regiment. And he used to asked me to do certain jobs for him, go out and check this property he had here, do all this sort of stuff. And, you know, he'd pay me a little bit of money for doing that. It was like a little bit of work, but he was friends. And then one time he says to me, Billy, I've got a meeting in Dubrovnik. And in Dubrovnik, he had a bunch of properties. He said, I'd like you to come with me. And I says, you know, at the time I didn't know if I could. And he goes, well, I'm not going to go till you come. And I thought, well, that's a bit weird. But that's nice, okay. So he invites me across. Eventually, we go across to Dubrovnik. We get over there. These properties are mansions. And then he tells me when we're over there, he goes, I've got a meeting with my lawyer to try and get these properties back. I mean, what do you mean try and get them back? He tells me then, his business partner, who's a Croatian, bit of a gangster, has tried to steal these properties off him, or has stolen them. I went, right. So what's my part in this? He goes, oh, no, I'd just like you to be here, you know, no big deal, it's fine. So we go to, I'm feeling something ain't quite right here. So we go to dinner with his so-called business partner, who he's having this bit of battle with before he meets his lawyer. And we sat in this little sort of village in Croatia having this meal. And I'm sat there and I'm listening to the conversation. What he doesn't realize, I can speak Serbo or Croat. And I'm listening to them talking about they were going to probably kill him. And I'm thinking, am I listening to this? And I ain't saying anything. I'm eating my meal, and all of a sudden, this guy, he's only a small guy, by the way, but he's got two big henchmen with him, and they're big dudes. And they're both carrying pistols. He's got like a little bum bag on, and they've got pistols in it, and I've clocked it, and I'm thinking, what the f*** is going on here? So I'm sat at this meal, and I'm listening to this, and Johan's got no idea, because he don't speak the language, and I'm looking and thinking, you're in a bit of trouble, buddy, and it looks like I'm in it with you. And all of a sudden, this guy leans over the table and he goes, in English, he's hardly spoke any English for the minute, he goes, so you think Johan needs an SAS guy to protect him? I never said I was in the SAS. I didn't even know he knew anything about me. Johan's obviously told him, I'm coming over with Billy, the SAS guy, and so he's put me in this situation, and I'm now like, I can't back down. And I'm like, no, Johan don't need a bodyguard. But I'm here as Johan's mate, blah, blah, blah. We have this conversation. I went, you better give him his property back. I'm absolutely shitting myself, to be honest. My fucking ass is eating the chair, and I'm like thinking, Johan, I'm going to fucking kill you as soon as I get away from this bloke. So we end up, this bit of an, and he's like looking at me thinking, this bloke is an absolute lunatic, or he's hard as fuck. Because I ain't backing down. I can't back down. And he's got his two henchmen who are getting a bit twitchy, thinking, what are we going to do then, boss? Are we going to kill him, or what are we going to do? And I'm thinking, f*** me, I'm in a situation I don't want to be in here. This is not good in Croatia. Long story short, we end up continuing having drinks after that at a property, which is actually, it's a nightclub in Croatia, a very famous nightclub right in the dock by the castle, which Johan owned. He's stolen from him. He now owns it. We're going to that venue to have a beer. because Johan's decided that's what he wants to do. And I don't want to go, but I'm thinking I can't back down. So we're going down there, and as we're walking down there, I've got my phone, and I think I'm going to ring a regiment bloke just to find out who the fuck is in. I might need a bit of help here. Can't get a signal. I'm like, oh fuck. So now we're sat in this nightclub. There's a table here, right? Johan sat there, I'm sat here. The little person who's the problem is there, and his 2 henchmen are really twitchy. And they order me a drink. He goes, you want a drink? And I think, yeah, I'll have a drink. He goes, well, I'll have a Jack and Coke. And I'm really playing it cool, but I'm fucking nervous as I'm feeling I'm getting the upper hand to a degree, but this is going to turn really bad. Johan is just a fucking idiot. So I've got this drink, and he brings me a drink, and he grabs the Coke, and I'm watching him, but his 2 henchmen have said something, so I'm looking at them, and he goes, do you want ice? I went, no, I don't need ice. But he grabs the ice, then I see, he put his hand down here somewhere, and he's got something in his hand, I can't see what it is. He's grabbed the ice, and he's dropped it in my drink. I think what it was some sort of fucking drug or something. He was going to try and fucking drug me. Anyway, so he does that, and I just grab the drink, and I just push it to him. I went, you fucking drink it. His 2 big dudes are like that, going for the, you can't, and I'm like that thinking, fuck. So I'm looking at him, you fucking drink it. Johan, put your beer down, we're leaving. I just wanted to get out there, but I'm keeping the upper hand. Fucking hell, mate. So I'm like, this is it. I'm going to get shot in the back of the head. I went, no, we're going. I went, no, you fucking drink it. And I walk out. And I'm aware, honestly, the hair is on the back of my neck. This big daft fucker, he's in front of me walking out. I'm thinking, if they don't kill me, I'm going to fucking kill you. When we get out of this fucking thing, I'm going to kill you. We walk out. They didn't follow us. And I'm like, thinking, thank fuck for that. But now I've got him. We're in this cab. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
I hope you're enjoying this episode so far. Today's video was sponsored by Huel, a quick, affordable, nutritionally complete source of food with everything that your body needs. I also have just started recently using Huel's Daily Greens. Please go check the link in the description for the best greens on the market, in my opinion. They taste amazing and they have everything that your body needs. Find exclusive offers down below with the link. Thank you to Huel for sponsoring the podcast.
We're in this property that is one of the properties we're talking about. We're staying in there that night. And Johan's shitting himself now. I've told him all the conversation. He's like, they're going to kill us. He will kill us. I'm like, calm fucking down. There's only 2 of us. I can't get comms with anybody. There's just us 2 in this foreign place. In Bosnia, in Croatia. So, we're like, right, your bedroom's over there, my bedroom. I said, lock the front door, lock that door. Go and get some sleep. He goes, what you going to do? I said, just go to sleep. I'm going to sleep as well, but don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. Reassured him, and he goes, I trust you, Billy, thank you. So he goes to bed. I pretend I'm going to bed. I'm fucking crapping it. I go up, I spent all night on the fucking roof, watching everyone away from. I've got fucking bricks, I've got fucking machete, I've got all sorts of shit. I thought he's fucking coming, he's getting it, I'm going to kill his cunt. So I'm there on the roof all night, and anyway, he gets to daylight's coming, they haven't turned up. So I quickly sneak back downstairs. I hear him. I go back into the bed. I'm in the bedroom going, what the fuck has he got me into? How are we going to get out of this? I haven't slept. I hear him getting up. Goes, good morning, Billy. So I come out and he goes, is everything good? I says, you're fine, mate. I says, I've slept all right. Everything's cool. Don't worry about these people. And as I'm saying it, on the door, I went, oh, fuck. Here we go. This is it. He goes, what's going to happen? I go, just sit down. I'll fucking deal with it. I'm going to the door and I'm thinking, I know I'm going to open that door. I'm going to get fucking shot straight in the face. But I can't back out. So I open the door and it's some fucking, I don't know, there's a bloke stood there looking all official with some documents. I went, who are you? And Johan's like, oh, it is Daniel, he's the lawyer who supposes he's going to sort this out. So I goes, right, come in, fucking the door quick. He goes in and he comes, sits down, and he said he'd had a message that night from the dude who was going to kill him and just take it anyway. And he goes, he goes, I've been told to sign over the property back to you because he doesn't want to fuck with you. And I'm like, ah, told her I'd sort this out, didn't I? Like, I'm the man. But I'm like, yeah, all sorted. He goes, yeah, we'll go for dinner. I goes, no, get me a fucking ticket out of it. We're out of it. I was fucking gone. was like, Jesus Christ, do not ever fucking put... That was one of the worst scenario situations I'd ever been in, mate. Honestly. Yeah, it was so funny. But the other funny thing about that, like, he was 7 foot probably. He's huge, Johan was. Yeah. And we couldn't get a taxi anywhere. There was the only taxi was a smart car. I was that desperate to get the fuck away from here. There's 2 of us in this smart car like that, driving on. I was like, fuck, if the blokes could see me now. I think he's prick. You fucking idiot. Honest to God, it was just, I've had cold sweats over that though. I'll tell you honestly, if I've ever been, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I've been in some bad situations in the regiment. It's kind of fine because I was expecting it. I just was not expecting that either. It really cut on me, honestly. And I'm listening to them. They're talking about doing him. And they would have. So that's my Johan Dubrovnik.
Amazing. You're gonna have to write. Well, you'll have to start writing them down in your notes or something. Yeah. So we'll have to go through some more stories.
Yeah.
I think we could talk all day, but there's literally, I think we're on a time cap and the cameras are about to run out and all this kind of stuff. But Billy, thank you so much.
No, mate, it's a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
One of my girls, her disability is so bad. She can't scratch her own face. She can't scratch her shoulder. Yet she doesn't complain, she doesn't moan. She turns up and says, Jay, what are we doing today? I'm on it, let's go. The people I train, I literally say, they are the greatest example of humans.
What's the thing you would say to people who are going through illness, who have lived with disability, at that low point, like what would your words be to them?
They're worth something, man. Everyone's worth something. Everyone's got amazing inside of them. Everyone's got the ability to change somebody else's life. All humans should be seen. All humans should get attention. All humans should feel valued and feel like you're worth something.